Hi and hello Let's Play fans, it's your old pal Berg787 back with part 2 of our Europa Universalis 4 playthrough and with the El Dorado expansion pack. Obviously we're playing it with Castile. We in the first episode we allied with France and Navarro. France involved us in the 100 Years' War. We were fighting against the Portuguese. We were in the middle of sieging all of Portugal when France pieced them out and didn't give us any territory from it, which was the whole point of why we wanted to get involved. So I was rather a bit annoyed about that, but hey-ho, what can you do? We will eventually beat up Portugal, but we won't do it for another 9 years or so, I think it was game time. So, meantime, we are... what have we been doing? We've been improving relations with the Pope, because we do have a mission to do that. I just go over here. Yeah, so what do we need to get? We get 5 prestige if we get the Papal State's opinion of Castile at least 100. So let's just check where that's at. What's going on here? Okay, something to do with the Emperor, the Holy Roman Emperor. I don't really care about that. That's all Austria's shit. Okay, so we're up to 84. We're almost there. We will get that pretty soon. In the meantime, I do have a spare diplomat. So what I'm going to do is get him to arrange a royal marriage with the French. Yep. Good, good, good. Cool. Unfortunately, our heir didn't die in any of that combat there. We did make him one of our generals, but hey ho. Again, we still can't do anything with our fleet because we are still at war with the English. Even though this is going to be a very cold war from our point of view, there's not really much we're going to be doing. We're not actually going to be actively involved in it, other than being embargoed by them, which is quite annoying. But hey ho, the French can take care of them, and they should peace them out fairly soon. What we're going to do is have a little look-see. Oh, hold on. Preparing our defences. Castile is under attack, but the enemy has so far not succeeded in occupying any of our land. The forward-thinking among the military suggests we fortify our defences where they are most needed. They are turning to Juan II de Trasmara for an opinion on the exactly where that would be. The area around our capital may be one we cannot afford to let them take, but perhaps our borders should be secured first. Okay, so basically from this we would get improved local defences either in Madrid, Badajoz and Toledo, or in Galicia, Murcia and Cuenca, which are all up here, I believe. Is that right? Yeah, I suppose. Oh no, they're on this border over here. Well, I don't really care about the Portuguese attacking us, and it's probably better to have our capital, Toledo. Our capital's not Madrid. It becomes Madrid when we form Spain, but it's Toledo at the moment, probably having better fort defences, so we will do that. But anyway, as I was saying, meantime, we need to find more border tensions, gain a claim on Alicante. Oh, superb. So we've actually got a proper good reason to go to war with them. Who are they allied with? Navarra and Urbino. And they do have Naples as their vassal, or they're in a personal union, so Naples would join a war, obviously. Naples, they're not allied with anyone, obviously, they're in a personal union. So we could, in theory, go and beat up Aragon and take Alicante, which is actually what I might do. I just want to check what the state of our how are things going in here. So we've got a bit of war exhaustion, but nothing particularly that worries me too much. Just want to see if we did declare war on Aragon, who and what would get involved. So if we go to declare war, take Alicante. These arseholes wouldn't join us, which is quite annoying. Navarra would join on their side. Okay, so it'd be basically us. I feel I could still win that war. I could take on Navarra, Aragon, and Naples, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to let time go by and we'll worry about what we're going to do next. In the meantime, we do have a claim there, so that's good. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get working on a... Where are we? Just so we've got a reason to attack these guys whenever we want. Covert action. I'm going to fabricate a claim. What that does... Where are we going to fabricate a claim? On that place up there. Yeah, so basically what that means is it's a reason to go to war. It means that at some stage in the future we're going to be able to go, hey, that land actually belongs to us, and that is the justification for us going to war. And that's what we're going to do. Also, yeah, how far are we away? So we're 362 points. How many points do we need to actually level that up? 568, so we're on our way. When did I estimate that it should be done? 1449, so in about 2 years or so we should get that done. So excellent. And once we've leveled up there, I'm going to switch our power focus which we have on here. We're going to switch that to administrative because administrative early doors is going to be more beneficial for us, as you will see in a bit. It's rather annoying being in this Cold War. Oh, we solidified our relations with the Papal State, so excellent. We've got 5+ prestige. Let's go and see what our next... Conquer Aragon, take Alicante, royal marriage with Portugal. I don't really want to do any of those right now. Although taking Alicante would be kind of nice, but I don't really want to get involved in this big, massive war. Especially not without the French on our side. Don't know. I don't know. Who else could we get as an ally? So we could get someone else involved. It's not really worth having on our side, though. Kind of happy having France. Don't know. What's going on here? My king, we've been informed that an agent has both been discovered. Okay, so the Portuguese have discovered us fabricating that claim. All that really does is slow down the progress of it. Royal marriage with Portugal. I don't want a royal marriage with Portugal. I don't want to marry them at all. I tell you what, we will take Alicante. How about that? We'll set that as our... Oh, whoa, what's going on here? The truce between Granada and Castile has ended. Okay, excellent. So we can now declare war. And we've got to... Oh, right, yes, I completely forgot about this. So we now have two... This is basically to see if we can become the papal controller. They jazzed this around in the last expansion, but basically the more cardinals you have, the more papal influence you get and the more things you can do. Now, becoming papal controller is handy, but I kind of prefer to use the papal influence to get shit over here, which we will touch on when we have some. We don't have a lot of papal influence right now, so kind of pointless. But what we're going to do actually is not take Alicante. We're actually going to go on finish the Reconquista over here. We're going to beat up on Granada. Oh, we don't have a diplomat to send. Oh, right, because he's in the process of doing his little fabricate claim. Well, we might as well wait for that to finish. We'll get our troops into position, because he did start it. Actually, we don't need to be improving relations with the Pope anymore, so we can stop doing that. That'll bring our guy back. And we shall declare war on Granada ASAP. You go there, and then we'll crush their troops from either side. I actually want to swap these around. So this guy is going to get our actual good general, because he's actually not going to be fighting. I don't think he's not going to enter the fight straight away. Our crappy heir we're going to put with these guys, who actually aren't very well constructed. Just realised you don't want that kind of split from men to cavalry, but I don't really care right now. That might actually aid in our heir's demise, which would be quite nice. Anyway, so we're going to go and declare war on Granada. They do have Morocco as an ally, but I don't really care about Morocco. They're not going to really do much. The problem that faces, though, is that we're not actually going to be able to take all of Granada in one go, because we're not going to be able to get a war score high enough, because Morocco aren't going to be touched by us, which is rather frustrating, but it doesn't really matter. Alright, I've just realised that they've that these names are different. They're not like this is usually Granada, but it's actually called... Is that because it's in their hands? I don't think I've got dynamic province names on. Let me just check that. I obviously can't check it there, but I didn't think I had that on. I'm pretty sure I don't have that on, but it might be something they've changed. That might wonder to see if they change back to Granada and stuff like that when we take them. That's maybe like the Moorish names for it or something like that. I don't know. So let me go back. So we're not going to take actual Granada because it's their capital, but we will take Gibraltar. Whatever that is, that's Gibraltar, I believe. What do they call it? Jabal Tariq. Yeah, we're going to take Jabal Tariq. And we will probably take Maria. Maria, yeah, I suppose it is Maria. We will take Maria as well, but the main war goal is going to be Jabal Tariq. So we will declare war. Boom. Zoom out. You guys just fly straight in. You, good general, cross here into Maria. Oh, is that where you're going to go? Well, we'll do a little song and dance, chasing you down. Good general. Detach siege. Walk in. Again, it looks like our good general is going to be the one who gets involved in the battle first. That's probably why he's the good general. Ah, we've got him there. Okay, good. Wow, that's some serious penalties against us there. River crossing and what was that? An estuary crossing or something like that, or just terrain. Some serious penalties there, but we're okay. Castile, we've got a claim on that place up there that we were working on. Excellent. Good, good, good. So, what are we doing? Detach siege there. Good general. Go hunt these down. Actually, no, don't you go hunt them down. You go to Jabal Tariq. That's what you're going to do. We're going to send the Enrique there, and obviously he's done his job as well. So we've gained the Castile against Portugal because we got that claim, but we don't really care too much for that. Okay, what's this? Influential preacher. So a young devout preacher has spoken out recently about how great our adherence to the teachings of the Holy Father in Rome is. This can only be good for our future. Okay, so do we want to send him to Rome? If we do, we get 10 papal influence, or he'll make a nice bishop. We get 5 prestige. We do have a fucking shitload of prestige, it must be said. So maybe just get some early papal influence. That sounds like a good plan. This chappie. Good general. Detach. The good general. Sounds like a film. And yeah, so we're sieging them out. Morocco aren't really going to get involved. They're just going to hang here. And it's a shame that we have to worry about English ships coming down and slaughtering our navy, because I would like to maybe just harass them a little bit, but we're not going to be able to do that. As I said, I don't want to have to rebuild ships for no apparent reason. Well, the reason being that they would get slaughtered. But that's a little bit of a better army constitution. What you want, generally, with your makeup of armies is, especially in the early days, you probably want, for every 1 cavalry, you want 4, I would say, or 3 or 4. So basically 25% of your army should be horse, should be cavalry, that's what I would say, up until you start to get cannons. We can't get cannons yet, no one's invented them. But when that happens, then things change a little bit. But we'll cover that once we do get the cannon. But for now, cannons, who knows? Who knows what they are? Certainly we don't. Talking about it could be heresy. Don't let the Pope hear. So yeah, you guys just hang out there. We do have 2 free diplomats. I'm going to keep 1 free because we're going to need to negotiate a peace deal. Why the fuck are they winning this war? Alright, because the war goal's still not been taken. You get a ticking war score. With war goals, so obviously our goal is to take Jabal Tariq. So for every month, I think it is, that Jabal Tariq is not in our hands, it counts to the war score overall against us. But once we take it, then it will start counting towards our score, so we'll start to get more points for having it. And that's pretty much how wars are won. It will fall. You know, we're going to take this. We're going to win this war without too much of a problem. It's just how much we're going to take in one go. My plan, as I said, is to conquer Jabal Tariq and Maria. And we'll have to leave Granada or Garnatha to the Muslim hands for the time being. But we will come back in sort of 10-15 years after we finish this war and take it back from them. In the meantime, what's going on up here in our big war against England? The war that I keep forgetting that we're in. Well, France have conquered all of the territory that they were probably after. The siege of Granada is over. Okay, superb. Yeah, France have conquered all of this territory, so they should have a ticking war score. What was the actual war goal here? Alright, so England are actually at war. England are the aggressor. No, that can't be right. If the war goal is take Ile-de-France, that's basically Paris. So as long as France hold it, we should be getting a ticking war score. So the English are sooner or later going to have to peace out here. They've got very low war enthusiasm, so they're going to start to have problems at home with rebels and stuff like that. I'm surprised they haven't peaced out already. I could peace out myself, but we're not really being affected by being in the war. It's not that big a deal for us just to hang out in it, so we might as well just stay in it. Plus, the French will be very happy. England have become papal controller, okay. The French will be very happy that we stayed in it till the end. What I'm going to do, though, whilst amassing loads of money and just waiting for these sieges to end, is I'm going to go and maybe build some ships, since they can't do anything. What's our naval force limit? 19 of 24. So we can build another 5 ships without accruing any penalty. So I'm going to build 5 barks, which are light ships, which are going to be used to protect trade once we can protect trade again. So we've got loads of money. We're making tons and tons of cash. So might as well spend a bit of it. There we go. Is that 5? That going to be 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. Good. For some reason I thought we'd gone over that. But we hadn't. So, what are we going to do as well? We've got that one one diplomat free. I don't know what else. You know what I might do actually? Send the other one just to top up our French love affair, our paramours. The French. We'll keep improving relations with them because, as I said, my plan is to be best buddies with them because having France as a good ally really allows us to cool. We've got that siege as well. Having France as a strong ally really allows us to later on concentrate our efforts elsewhere because we know we've always got France as our backup should anything untoward happen in Europe or in the Iberian Peninsula, but I don't think too much untoward is going to happen because eventually we will have beaten the crap out of Portugal and we will beat the crap out of Aragon. So, but as a fallback plan, we will have the French as our buddies, and that will enable us to, as I said, go and explore the world and do what we want. And occasionally to help France out when they have their 1,000,001 different wars across Europe, we'll come in and help them out. What's going on here? Why are they fight? Who are France at war with altogether? Is it just England? They might be in another war for all I know. No, it's still just against England. That's something you'll notice. The French do get into a lot of wars. But, as again, where we're positioned, we probably won't be actually taking an active part in many of those wars. We'll be in it more for moral support, you know, offering them, like, cheering from the side. Like, oh, yeah, France, go on, you can take him. Kick his ass, Seabass. That kind of stuff. I wish we hadn't taken that fucking goal now, that take Alicante from our rival Aragon, because that's gonna stay as our mission for ages. If I cancel it, when could we get a new mission? In a year's time. I think I'm going to cancel that because we're not actually going to attack them anytime soon, so I'd rather get a different mission. Come on, this is quite a hard fought siege this here in Jabal Tariq. Where's the English Navy? I know there's only 5 ships there, but I know they've got plenty of other ships like lying around. They're not just hanging out there. Who knows? Who is Savoy at war with? Oh, they're at war with Provence, okay. Interesting. Let's have a little look around Europe while we are waiting for our sieges to finish. As you can see here, there's a... Oh, hold on, the Emperor's in it. Okay, again, Emperor stuff, I don't really care. Seems to be a little scuff between... Is this Bosnia against Serbia? Yep, the age-old battle in the Balkans. So the Bosnians have taken some Serbian land, but the Serbians are fighting back and taking some Bosnian land. Be interesting to see what the actual war is over. What's the war? Who started that war? Defender against the Serbian conquest of Travania. Okay, so the Serbs actually hold that, so chances are they're going to win that war and probably take that province. But sooner or later the Ottomans are just going to smack them all, so enjoy having that province whilst you can, Serbia. Jesus, is this place going to fall or what? It's like taking forever. And also, hurry up and declare peace over here. This is getting on my nerves being in this war. Yeah, the siege of Jabal Tariq is over, so we're going to go on 18% war score for winning this, for taking all of Granada's land. But we're going to go and negotiate peace. I want Jabal Tariq and I want Maria. Yep, those are both going to be given to me. Do I want them to annul their treaties with Morocco? I don't really care. Yeah, I don't really care too much. It would be kind of nice for them to annul them, but I don't think we're going to get them to do that. Could be. No, I don't think so. And we get some war reparations, and we can't even get that from them. I want them as a vassal. Yeah, alright, we're not going to take any money from them because that would just increase our inflation, so I'm pretty happy to take that. There we go, we will take that, and now they should flip to our provinces once they accept. Yes, good. Okay. Yeah, see, it did change back. Gibraltar is now Gibraltar, no longer Jabal Tariq, and Almeria is Maria. I quite like that, that's pretty cool. That does change. But I'm pretty sure that you had to enact something before on the game to have these dynamic province names. And I'm pretty sure La Mancha wasn't called La Mancha before either. I'm going to have to check that out when I stop recording, but I'm pretty sure that you used to have like you had to have clicked a button. But I quite like it. Let me just see if there's anything else. Well, these are all... I don't really know a lot of these other than Fez, to be honest. Quetta, Tangiers, yeah, that's still the same. Is there Casablanca or something like that? Where's Casablanca? That's over here. Oh no, maybe it's not Marrakesh. I don't know. Alright, not to worry. So cool, we've got these two places now. So we've got a couple of things that have come up. I'm just going to pause the game quickly. So we've gone up in technology. Aha, so we can now go up in technology. We are going to be going up to military technology 4, which will give us the ability to produce armories, which give us more manpower, and local recruitment time is reduced, military tactics, and that. So we're going to take that. Superb. And also, does that give us new troops? Can we upgrade our troops? I don't think we can. No. No, we can't. Latin. Right, okay, we'll keep what we've got there. We do have land that we can convert. Obviously, Almeria and Gibraltar are both Muslim, Sunni. We're going to have to change that. See, that was quite handy why I took that. This guy, was it this guy? No, Ramiro Gomez. If we didn't have him with his plus 2% missionary strength, I don't think we could actually. We would have enough religious power, I suppose, to be able to convert these provinces. So that's quite handy. We're going to go on. Send our one. We do have 2 missionaries, excellent. So we're going to send both to go and do a bit of converting. That's good because whilst they're not, when they're a different religion, it causes more unrest and stuff like that. So we can get like rebels pop up against us, which we don't want. I mean, you know, we've got a big enough army that rebels aren't going to be too much of an issue for us. Even if they pop up and it's a big stack, we'll be able to smite them. But obviously, you'd rather not have to, you know, just makes life easier not having to deal with that kind of stuff. So we will consolidate our troops. Yeah, go over there. That's not a troop, that's a boat, but obviously we still can't send our boats anywhere because of fear that the English Navy will beat us up. And they will beat us up, make no mistake of that. I don't want to have to babysit my fleet, just to keep an eye on them. So we will do that. We'll consolidate them and split in 2. No, not like that. I just want to split them in half because we're taking attrition. That land can't support more than, as you can see, their supply limit 17. We can't have more than 17 troops in that area, otherwise they will starve to death. We just split them up. So next, when can we again go to war with them? In 1456. Okay, so not too long actually. Only in another 6 years or so. 6.5 years or 6 and a bit years. So that's when we will go to war with them. These chappies. Oh, pardon me. Sorry if a burp just came out. Alright, they've taken Navarra as a vassal. I'm quite annoyed about that because I wanted to take Navarra as a vassal. I think we've got a royal marriage with them, which is... That's a bit of a pain. Oh, what's happened here? House of de Trasmara is shaken. That's our royal family. There seems to have been a misunderstanding regarding the heritage of the great-grandmother of Juan II. It seems that she was the daughter of a lowly farmer from outside Toledo. Okay, instead of who, they don't say, but there you go. So, we could lose legitimacy of 5%, which isn't great. This is legitimacy. It lowers obviously all of these other things as you can see on there. Or we can acknowledge it and lose 5 prestige. I'll probably take the prestige hit just because we can get prestige back pretty quickly. And we will get prestige back pretty quickly. Yeah, so what if our great-grandmother was a farm girl from Toledo? I'm what? I'm the king now? Yeah, all these whispers. I don't want to say it to my face. I think also with that event we're probably going to put a cut in this episode. I don't think there's anything else to do. We've obviously got our missionaries doing a bit of conversion, which is all good fun. We're improving relations with France as we speak. And Portugal, what are you doing? When can we attack you again? 55, so we can't attack you for a while yet. Yeah, so I think that's going to be it. Well, we do have some papacy, we do have some papal influence, so we're going to try and actually become the controller ourselves. We'll use our papal influence, we'll put that in. So the next time there's a chance for, we've got a 33% chance with the influence that we've put in there. So 33% chance of becoming the papal controller. What's going on here? Behind us, my king, Provence accepts peace with their former enemy England. Okay, so they've wiped. So Provence have actually left the war. Not that that really matters in anything, but they were involved in a war and they left early. Probably won't make France very happy, but hey ho, that's not my problem. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you've liked the episode, please do hit the like button. It means an awful lot to me. I fully appreciate it. Also subscribe if you haven't done that as well. It's the best way to see all the videos as soon as I release them of this or any other series. And again, thanks for watching and we'll see you for part 3 next time.